Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Treble. I'm your host Caesar, and this week might be a shorter episode just because there wasn't really a lot to talk about in music. I mean, there was, but there wasn't a lot of new releases that I liked. I honestly felt like this week felt a little bit short, but I'm super excited for next week for sure. But this week we are focusing on the 6 songs you need on your playlist right now. Okay? After you listen to this, go listen to them, add them to your playlist, to your library, and just listen to these incredible songs. And also, we'll be talking about the upcoming releases, the excitement that we have for them. And I'm just excited to share with you today those two main topics. Okay, so let's just get started. Let's not beat around the bush. Let's just get started with, I feel like, one of the few artists that really shocked the world within the last week, and that is BB Rexa. So BB Rexa is now an independent artist. She is doing her thing. She is doing just amazing ways to roll out her new album, Dirty Blonde, which is so cool. I'm so excited for her. I'm so excited for what she's doing. She's been in the IKEA Asylum, if you know what that means. That just means that's whenever record labels kind of push their artists aside in a sense and kind of shelve them. They can't really release music. So that's what she was. And she was very frustrated within the last few releases because she never got support from her label. So now she's independent. She can do whatever the heck she wants. And I love that. I'm so excited for her. So the first song, is by BB Rexa. And it's called I Like You Better Than Me. And I am so glad she released this song, because it is such a pop, dance, electronic song. Although it it's more on the sentimental side, right? Lyrically, it's it talks about self-destructive love. It talks about interperspections. It also reminds me of Kesha's song Dancing with Tears in My Eyes, not sonically but lyrically. It's very emotional, impactful, you're feeling all the feels but in a dance track. So that's what it's giving me. That's what I feel like this song is. It's so melodic but yet danceable. So I feel like that's just something that we kind of need sometimes. We're sad but we need to dance still. There's still songs that exist, and I'm excited for this. I'm excited for her whole project because it's gonna be a dance pop project. She literally released a full mix teaser of each song in a 4-minute video, and I'm excited for all the songs. I feel like she is back where she needs to be. I feel like she tried to do this type of dance pop genre and sound with her album BB, but it didn't work out because there were a lot of slower songs and songs that didn't really match together. But I'm excited for this project to be just full dance pop. I'm excited for her to do this. Zara did it last year with Midnight Sun, where it was just pure fun pop, and I feel like this is now her step. And I really do hope we get another artist that does this genre, because I feel like that's what we need. Also, Demi did this as well with her album. Oh my gosh, I just lost the note. It's Not That Deep, right? So she also did this with that album. So I'm excited for her to just do this pop dance record and get us dancing, lyrically still be beautiful, and just giving us all the things. And I love the rollout, what she's doing with this rollout. The fact that she's dropping a song and a video each week is going to be so amazing, so cool. I haven't heard anything if she's releasing it on vinyl or CD, but I will definitely get a copy of that, because I feel like this album, with just this one song and all the teasers, I know this is going to be her year. She can really, really do that. Also, I want to mention, I think Lady Gaga tried to do this type of pop sound last year with Mayhem, although there were a lot of rock elements mixed into it. Wasn't really full pop dance, but it was still great that a lot of these artists are doing that type of sound, because I really love this sound. I feel like it brings me back to Britney from Glory, and also her Femme Fatale eras. So I really like this sound, and I'm excited for her to do finally a full project of this sound, because she thrives in it so well. She does well when she has collaborated in EDM tracks, electronic tracks, but now it's like her own personal music. So I'm excited. I'm just can't wait for her to, continue with these releases. So definitely check that one out. And I feel like she's just gonna be amazing this year. So I'm excited for her. The next song, it's the only K-pop song that I feel like it's worth mentioning. It's I've Bang Bang, and it's the pre-release single off their new album Revive Plus, which I'm excited for because I wasn't aware that I was releasing a new album. I don't know where I've been in the K-pop news, K-pop scene, but I love this track. This track is K-pop, it's dance, it's very pop, and I love just what the lyrics express. They express empowerment, they express self-confidence, making an entrance and being yourself whenever you walk into a room, to a new scene, and just having that confidence within yourself. And I love that because we need songs like that. Like, I seriously love songs like that. And it's not done in a cheesy way. It's actually done in a great way. Like, these girls have worked so hard since their debut to really become the it girls. I feel like we had 21, we had Blackpink, we have New Jeans, Baby Monster, we've had aespa, Red Velvet, but now with the newer generations, I would say it's Baby Monster and IVE that are really dominating, being the it idol girl groups. Also want to mention we had Girls' Generation in that older space. They're still together, but they haven't released anything. But yeah, I just want to mention them because there's a lot of K-pop girl groups that have really dominated and have paved the way for the new generation for sure. So I love this song. It's like very high energy. The production's very clubby. Like, I love their video of how like it slows down a bit. I don't know. I can't explain it. Like, just the cinema and just what they do with the production and the choreography along with the video editing, it just matched them so well. A lot of people are not liking it. Like, I think the fans are divided whether they like this song or not. I absolutely love this song. I feel like it fits them. It's a new type of genre for them to do, because it's a little bit different than their old like pre-release singles and title tracks. But I absolutely love this. I'm so ready for it. It's honestly very an upgrade. Like, it's an upgrade for what they've done in the past. So definitely check them out. It kind of reminds me of like aespa's Black Mamba and Savage songs. Also, it reminds me a little bit of G-Idol, or I should say Idol, like their vibe. Like, I know like they're just going to dominate with this album. And I haven't pre-ordered the album yet. I think I will. I just gotta pull the trigger. I found it really inexpensive, and I just feel like it's going to be one of their best albums yet. So definitely check them out. IVE with Bang Bang. And so I'm excited, definitely excited for their new album. Next on the list is the only male artist featuring a female artist. He's a DJ. I feel like Danny L. Harrell featuring Pink Panthers with Starlight. It's definitely the song you need to listen to. I feel like this song, from his new album Cerulean, which I love the title. I love that title, Cerulean. I don't know. It's very, very like atmospheric. Reminds me of like water. I don't know. I just love that. It kind of reminds me of Pokemon as well. So maybe that's why. But yes, the song Starlight is so amazing. I love this song. I feel like this is the top tier song off his new album. And it's very hyper pop, techno, house, and it's just very Y2K pop at certain points in the production that I feel like really brings me back to that 2000s feeling. And I absolutely love this song. I feel like Pink Panther sounds great when she's not in like that auto-tune voice, but she's really bringing what the song needed. And I feel like Pink Panther is only getting better and more famous as each year passes by. She has had a couple of hits this past era. She's had the hit Stateside with Zara Larsson, and I feel like she's only getting better. Like, I'm so excited for her. And it's crazy because she has said like She's worked hard for so many years before she's even gotten recognized for the work that she has done. And I just feel like she is truly one of those artists that has developed her craft as she's gotten older and has been more it has been more involved in the industry. So I'm excited for her. Danny L, he's a great DJ. He has a bunch of other songs. He has the songs with Julia Michaels, Dua Lipa. Like, those songs are great as well, but this one's my favorite. Like, I feel like Starlight just took it over, and I always have gone back to it, definitely. So definitely check that one out. It's like this very UK garage type of sound. It really does embodies Pink Panther's signature sound within her own music. So I feel like the two worlds really collaborated together. Well, it's very romantic theme wise. It talks about like vulnerability and just when you are like in love and being with someone. So I absolutely love this song. I feel like it's just one of the better songs, honestly, on his album. It's very top tier. A lot of people are loving the Dua Lipa collab. Awesome, great. It's good. I like it, but it's not my favorite. Like I said, a lot of people are also liking I believe her name is Priscilla Porcelain. I believe that's her name. Don't quote me on that. But I feel like those two tracks as well, critics are really liking them. But they're great tracks. It's a great album. I feel like you should listen to it if you'd like to. I really don't think you have to. I feel like these couple of songs that I mentioned and definitely Starlight can show you what his project is all about. But it's up to you. Definitely, like I said, check out the project or check out the song. Next, we are moving on to country. Because country, guys, has been lacking a little bit. I feel like the last year, a lot of the artists that I listened to didn't release music. So I kind of steered away from country a bit. And this year, I feel like it's ramping up, but it's ramping up with like new artists. Like there's a lot of new artists that have really shined through, and I'm so excited for them. Like, I really want them to pop off and be recognized in the country scene and get that new like generation ready, right, for country. So this next song is by Ella Langley, Be Her, off her new upcoming album Dandelion, which is set to be released in April, and I believe it's officially their second single. And I love this album. I love this song. I feel like she is really crafting her work. I think this is like her second or third album, if I can recall. I think. I really hope I'm getting my facts straight. But yes, like, she is doing an amazing rollout with this album. Like, her song Texas Now. What is her Choosing Texas. There it is. That's the song. So her song Choosing Texas is literally sitting at number 1, I believe. Yeah. Number 1. Sorry guys. I'm trying to get my little facts straight. Just because, just got her first number 1 on Billboard Hot 100. Yep. She's sitting, that song, Choosing Texas, is sitting at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. And then this song, Be Her, is just as good as that one. It's not as like catchy when it comes to like the I don't know, the melody, but it's just as good. Like, it is so amazing. I was truly shocked that she actually released a second single, but it makes sense. I feel like she should have released it maybe in March instead of February, but I think it was needed because this song the Choosing Texas song has had so much traction within the last couple of weeks that people are loving it. And I actually never heard it up until last week. Seriously, like, I never heard that song. I never like paid attention to it. I really don't pay attention to Billboard charts, not unless one of my artists releases an album or has a new single. And that's when I kind of pay attention to. I really don't pay attention a lot. I still do here and there. But when it comes to new artists, there's times where I don't even listen to like the top 10 just because I feel like some of these songs are just viral moments, viral songs. They're not that good. It's just because they're viral. So there's this catchy tune to it or whatever. But I try to stay away as much as I can. But like I said, I don't stay away fully. But this song, Be Her, it's like this very modern country song, very southern, very her sound, I would say. I love this song. It's just talking about longing, and being vulnerable, raw with like an ex, and how you're comparing yourself to your ex as an ex of your ex. I hope that makes sense. So for example, like the way I took this song is that you want to be your ex's new girlfriend, basically, right? You still love him, you still miss him, you still want to be with him, and you're jealous. Not jealous, but like you're being vulnerable and you wish you could be her so you can be back with him, right? So I feel like that's just where the song is, and that's the way I understood it. It's very giddy, it's very magnetic. I love this song. It really blends like the country classic with like the honky feeling. It's a little bit more haunting and the vocals and the vocal delivery. So I feel like that's what she's leading into with this song. But still great. It's like it still has those elements. She does remind me a little bit of Lainey Wilson on her tone, not so much like the vibe of it, because I feel like Lainey Wilson has her own style of music within country, but like more of her tone of voice and the way she's delivering her vocals. So that's what she reminds me of. Go definitely check it out. Ella Langley, Be Her. I'm so excited for her new album, to be honest. I feel like I am gonna get it on a vinyl or CD at least, because I feel like it's gonna be like an album that I'll be playing over and over, especially with two strong singles. If the third single or third pre-release track is strong as well, I will definitely pre-order that. So definitely go check her out. Next is a soundtrack song. So if you haven't heard of the motion picture, animated picture movie Goat, which is about like this, literally like this goat that is playing basketball with like these bigger animals. So it's like more in the animal scene, right? All the animals are big, huge. He's a little shorter. He plays basketball with them. But anyways, this song's off that soundtrack, and it's Flow with Mamacitas. I absolutely love this song. I feel like it's the stronger track off this new soundtrack. Although it doesn't really fit in with the theme of it, I feel like this GOAT movie is more like being the best, being your empowered, feel confidence. Like this song doesn't give me that. This song is very laid back. It's contemporary R&B. It's very Y2K inspired pop feeling. Like it's not really like, when it comes to the theme, it's not really like I'm a badass, like girl boss or like anything like that. It doesn't give me like that type of feeling. Like it's very feminine, very like, it's very like female focused relationship. It's about having a good time. It's about like just having like self-insurance and who you are, not truly like confident, but feeling more like sexy and stuff like that. So that's what it gives me. Doesn't really fit the vibe of the whole movie, in my opinion. But I love this song. This song's so cool. I love how they kind of like talk about, not talk, but I think they talk in Spanish in the beginning a little bit. And it's pretty cool. Like, it's pretty cool to see that. I think they're all from the UK. This group is from the UK, but definitely check it out. It's very smooth, groovy, nostalgic. Like, I love how heavily influenced this song has from like the not late 90s, early 2000s. And also like the vocals, the mid-tempo production. Like, it just brings me back to that time. Kind of reminds me of like Destiny Childs during that time. Like, it gives me the same vibe, the same feeling as I was listening to them as my younger self back then. So definitely check out this song, Flow, Mamacitas. It's crazy. Like, I absolutely love it. I think they're just getting better as they grow as artists. Like, I feel like they had a strong debut album. Now, I didn't really catch up to the hype up until like maybe the last like 4 months. That's when I started really listening to them. And I'm like, wow, I can see them grow even bigger in popularity and be as big as Little Mix and be as big as Destiny Childs. I feel like they have the capability, the ability, they have like the traction to do that, right? With all the growing popularity that they have. So definitely check them out. Like, they're a solid girl group. And now moving on to the final song you should put on your playlist. I think this one's the most shocking because I am not the biggest fan of this artist. Not to say she is not a good artist, good writer. She has created hits for other people. And so I respect that from her. Sonically, lyrically, she's just not my type. I would say I like maybe like out of her whole discography, I would say I love like 5 songs, but there's like 10-ish songs that I'll listen to. So this song is by Charlie XCX. It's called Dying for You from the Wuthering Heights soundtrack, which she's completely like the sole artist on the soundtrack, which is kind of cool to do that, for it to be a soundtrack, but for a movie, but you are the only artist in it, which is pretty cool. So definitely Die for You is very Charlie. I love her. I love this sound. It does remind me of her Brat era. I wasn't the biggest fan of the Brat era. I did like a good solid like 3 songs from that album. Like I can go back and play it over and over. I'm just being honest. Hyperpop isn't like my biggest type of pop that I like, but that's what this sounds like. This song is very hyperpop, electronic, synth pop. Like it has the elements of Charlie XCX Bratz era, and I like this song. I love this song. It's very intense when it comes lyrically. It's about wanting like romantic wanting to be in love, like you are in love, like you will die for them basically. And so also like you're longing for them to be with you. So I took it 2 ways, right? So you're either like you're willing to die for them or you're dying for them, like literally. And so I feel like this is very Brat coded. I love this. I love how she's sounding. Like it's not super like upbeat, but it is enough upbeat to make me really want to listen and go back to the song. Honestly, like I think this story is a beautiful love story from what I'm understanding about the promos and all this stuff. And this song fits the whole theme of the movie very well. So it's definitely cool. I love this song. I feel like this is one of the stronger tracks, although this isn't the single, I believe. The single didn't do it for me as much. So that's why I didn't choose it. And I don't even think the single is that strong. I absolutely think this one is the stronger track off this whole record. So definitely check her out. It's very like heavy on like the angst. I hope I'm saying that right. Like very angst. It's very like very like I don't know what the production is like. Very. It feels very very modern, but also gives me that like type of like atmospheric vibe. Like I don't know. I can't explain it. I'm sorry about that, guys. But I absolutely like the song. I love the song. It's one that I would definitely go back to over and over from her whole discography. It could even be like my top 5. That's how much I like it. Like I've played it a good like 10 times, since its release. And I only say 10 times. It might not seem like a lot, but it's a lot based on my busy life, work life, like my actual 9 to 5. So it's sometimes I'm just not able to listen to music as much. But yes, guys, definitely check her out. Check out the whole soundtrack. I would say give it a chance if you like Charlie XCX. Check out the whole soundtrack and just make up your own, list, favorites of this soundtrack. But like I said, this was my favorite, Dying for You. I feel like she is just doing an amazing job. She's had so much hype, so much success with Brat. Finally, she's giving the flowers she deserves. Like she has had big hits, but I feel like for a while there, she wasn't getting the hits that she needed. And not that she needed, the hits that she was creating, they weren't being recognized. So definitely check her out. Now, before we go to upcoming releases, I do want to share with you something, okay? So I'm going to put my Mercari code down in the description, okay? I need you to go create an account with my code because, guys, there's so many good used music in there, like albums. I'm usually using it more for my K-pop albums. It's nice to buy new albums, but if the CD works and maybe like the cover or whatever the case is pretty good quality, I would say just buy it used. Why not buy it used? Maybe buy 1 or 2 copies if it's like your truly favorite album and you feel like you're not going to be able to have like that. You want just a second copy? Like, guys, I'm buying K-pop albums for like $3-5. Like, that is insane. Like I went to a local K-pop shop, which is not bad. There were new albums, right? And they were charging me like almost triple the price of that. And I was like, well, if I can buy it used, take it off someone's hand, right? Why not? So definitely create an account. This isn't sponsored by them or anything like that, but I'm just telling you, I'm putting down my code so you can go check out for yourself. If you're looking for an album or anything like that, check there first if you don't mind buying used. Honestly, I like buying used CDs that actually work. And you can even talk to the sellers to be like, hey, does this really work? Does it play well? Like, you can double check before buying. And plus, at the end of the day, you're spending like $7, $8, which isn't that bad. Now, don't be spending like $300 of $300 of whatever merchandise. Really pay attention to what you're buying. And I'm just saying, definitely check out the code. It'll help you. It'll help me. We will get a little benefits out of it. So I would really support that. And I would love that from you. So now let's move on to the upcoming releases. Okay. The upcoming releases that I'm so excited about. First off, of course, Miss Hilary Duff with Luck or Something. I feel like this album's going to be a smash. She just announced her world tour. Like, I hope I can go. Most likely not, because it's like in a month or so. But anyways, it is what it is. Roommates, it's still on replay. I think that was like the top tier track of January. It's one of the tracks that I listen to. I go back to all the time. I just feel like she is truly going to blow us away with this record. I'm so excited. I actually bought 2 vinyls. I pre-ordered 2 vinyls. Okay, I know it's a little insane, but they each had like their own extra bonus tracks on them, which at the end of the day, when these vinyls are going to be upsold, like they're going to really charge them up. Like you're going to have to pay like triple the amount than you would pay just for one, right? So I feel like I did an okay investment. I ordered a CD, which should also come in. And I also ordered the cassettes because I'm so excited for this album. I feel like this album is going to be one of her greatest albums ever. She's really going to give us not that old Hilary Duff, a mature Hilary Duff, but with a little bit of her older sound as well. And I love that. I am so excited for her. And we'll see if I end up going to the concert. And next, I would say IVE Revive Plus, which is their first album. I talked about them earlier, if you don't remember. I'm excited for them. I'm excited for them to release their second full album. I actually feel like this album's going to be top tier. It's going to be just as much or even better than their first album. So definitely keep an eye out for them. If you like K-pop, definitely check them out. Also, BB Rexa, I think within the next week, we are going to get New Religion, because she is letting the fans choose the next song, and fans are choosing this song for her to release. So I'm excited about that. I'm so glad she's like involving the audience, her fans, with this upcoming rollout. It's something new, something different a lot of artists haven't done. So I'm excited for that. And I just can't wait to see when this full rollout is like complete, how much success she's going to have, because she's really giving it her all. We need to support her. She's independent. She's literally paying for everything. And I feel like as fans, we should be able to support her in any kind of way. So I'm excited for that one. The last artist I'm so excited for is, of course, Blackpink with their new EP, Deadline. Am I upset that it's only 4 new songs and 5 songs with Jump? Yes. Okay, I'm upset about that, but I'm still going to get the CD. I'm still excited for this rollout. I'm still excited to see what they're going to do, because I feel like no matter what, the world is always waiting for Blackpink. Like, they're killing it. They're killing it. They're literally one of the biggest K-pop girl groups ever. Now, of course, there's 21. There's Girls' Generation. Like, I feel like they dominated the South Korea, Japan market during their time, during their prime. And Blackpink is honestly a little bit more worldwide. They're getting a lot of sponsorships worldwide, so people know them worldwide more. That's just the truth, right? Girls' Generation 21 walk, so Blackpink can run. And that's just the way I see it. But Blackpink's Deadline, I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited for the title track. Go. They say it's a great song. It's going to have a new chant, which is so cool. And I'm also ready to hear the song Champion now. I feel like Champion suits them well. Like, I really do hope they give us like everything with this EP because I don't know if this will be their last one. I feel like it kind of is, but I hope that it's not. I hope like maybe every 2 years or every 3 years, they will be releasing new music together. And hopefully we get an album that is not 8 tracks long. Like, give us an album that's like 12 tracks, 10 tracks. Give us 10, 11 new songs. Like, that would be amazing. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, Mercari codes down below, playlist down below. Go check out these songs. I'm so excited for them. I'm so excited for the future. I'm so excited for all the upcoming releases. March is going to be stacked. April is going to be stacked. The end of February is going to be stacked. And it's just going to get better with new music. I'm already so excited with this year. I feel like last year we lacked a little bit with music in the beginning of the year. So I'm so excited for this year for sure. Thank you all. Like, subscribe again. Thank you for all the support. Remember, say it louder. It's only Treble.